Not so fast, hon. Hey, hey, hey. You're going to make yourself sick.
Please.
Hey. What's your name? You do have a name, don't you?
I can't remember.
What do you remember?
Nothing. Passed an hour ago.
What about some ID? Driver's license, credit card? What about your husband? You remember him?
I'm not married.
But you're wearing a wedding ring.
I don't feel so good.
Here.
No, I can do it.
It's right through the door.
It's your fault. trying to be a hood ornament?
Are you going to Reno?
Yeah, but what's your...
I've got to get there. It's an emergency, please.
All right. Come on. What are you doing now?
350.
Has to be worth more than that.
In order for us to resell it, it's the most I can go. Look, why don't you go home, talk it over with your husband?
All right, 350. Take it.
Hey, Denton, check this out. Come here.
May I help you?
I'd like... room 442.
I'll check and see if it's available. You're in luck. Fill this out, please.
Bridget, how you doing? That lady that just checked in? I'd like to see her registration card, all right?
Better make it fast, Denton. She only registered for one night.
Do you have another room 442?
No, ma'am. That's the only one we've got.
I'd like to check out then.
Excuse me, ma'am. Our dress code is pretty liberal, but we do require both shoes.
Who are you?
Denton. Hotel security.
Sorry. I'd like a hamburger. No, make that a cheeseburger with everything. And a salad. What's the soup of the day?
Clam chowder.
I'll have a bowl of clam chowder with garlic bread and maybe some dessert later.
Miss. Ma'am. Nick. It's all right. It's all right. Settle down. You're okay. You had a concussion. Some stitches. You passed out on the street.
I thought you were chasing me.
I was. You didn't pay your restaurant bill. So I figured this lady is either very sick or she's gonna stiff the waitress. Do you remember my name?
Denton. Hotel security.
That's right. I brought you to the emergency room. A friend of mine is a doctor. He's gonna take a few x-rays. He'll be right back.
That's not necessary. I'm fine, really.
Oh, listen, you really should have him look at you just to make sure.
On your feet already, Miss Green?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Stein. Why don't you come sit up here? We'll take a look at you. How do you feel?
Fine.
Good. Pick a spot on the wall. Keep your eyes open. Any headaches?
No.
Dizziness?
No.
Nausea?
No.
Good. How's your memory? Any lapses?
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Why?
Concussion is almost always accompanied by some amnesia. It's usually temporary. But I took a look at your x-rays. There's no serious swelling, no fractures. So I'd say you're in pretty good shape. Why don't you tell me how this happened?
I fell.
On the street or...
No. Hiking.
Denton tells me your name is Paula Green. You're from L.A., correct?
I checked at the desk.
Yes, that's correct.
Address?
Not at the moment.
Former address.
Is this really necessary?
If you want your insurance company to pay, it is.
I'll pay cash. I just want to get dressed and get out of here. Is that okay?
All right, Ms. Green. Settle this up with the cashier on the way out.
Thank you.
So long.
So long.
Take care.
Thanks, you too.
How much money do you have left?
Just enough to pay the restaurant bill. If I leave off the tip.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Look, not for nothing, but I've got a spare room. Got its own lock. It's up to you if you want to use it. Here we are.
I just move in here?
Well, this is Reno, Nevada. People move in, they move out. We all survive. Come on.
You just moved in?
No, I just got rid of the excess. I'll just go dig up some sheets. I brought you something to sleep in.
Thank you. As soon as I get a job.
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever makes you happy. What kind of job you looking for?
Whatever I can find.
Would you want to work at the hotel?
Doing what?
Cocktail waitress. I have connections in the lounge. Look, if you want to. I'm not forcing anything. It's up to you, really.
What are you doing this for?
I don't know. Maybe one day you'll do something nice for me. Good night.
Good night.
Two Scotch rocks out.
How's she doing, Phyllis?
She never waitressed before, I'll tell you that.
I knew that, but what else? What else?
Jeez, give me time. She only started tonight.
Well done, Mr. D.
Thanks.
She's hot.
She's registered under Paula Green, but I'm sure that's not her real name. I want you to check her out.
You don't think I got better things to do than check out your bimbos?
No, I don't.
Okay, but nothing gratis.
Hey, you are the best private investigator in Reno, Nevada. Would I ask you to do something for free?
You'd ask.
We have our deal. Everything on a contingency basis.
What contingency? Get out of here.
Ernie. This is one very classy lady who shows up in a fancy dress and registers under a phony name. She's running away from something. And whatever it is, it smells like money to me.
What is this, another one of your famous hunches?
Look, I'm just asking you to check her out. What's the big deal?
All right, any reward, we split it 50-50.
Absolutely.
All right, give me a week or so.
You got it. How's Jenny? Is she, okay? You know, my life is, different now. All of that craziness, it's history.
Better late than never.
Yeah, well,
Jenny's fine.
and this guy that she married, he's...
Yeah, they're very happy.
Oh. I'm glad. I'm real glad.
Yeah.
So long, Ernie.
Come on, here we go.
Here we go.
7 winner from 9, winner 7.
You watching your favorite show again?
You know me, I love a mystery. Who does she remind you of?
Phyllis.
Mm-hmm. She didn't a week ago. It's like she took on a whole new personality.
You off now? Mm-hmm. Lucky you. Can I borrow your back for the rest of my shift? You want a massage? Oh, thanks. Oh. God, that feels great. Where'd you learn to do that? I don't know. High heels are the killer. We're trying to keep these damn costumes from sliding off. Don't you hate it already? I don't mind it somehow. Well, maybe if I look like you. That's not what I meant. Who are you kidding? You got a great body. Ask Denton. Why? What'd he say? He didn't have to say anything. I know the look.
Paula? Okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Working hard, I see.
Ernie, my man. You got something for me, right?
You could say that.
Hi.
Hi. We have to talk.
2 Scotch rocks and a vodka over with a twist.
Now, please.
I'm working.
Well, you won't be unless you want to explain to me why the Social Security number you put on your job application belongs to Leonard Blaylock, a retired teacher from Minnesota. Is Leonard a friend of yours?
I guess I reversed the numbers or something.
No. I've also had every Paula Green in L.A. checked out, and none of them are you.
Why are you doing this?
It's my job, remember? Now, do you want to talk to me, or do I have to do something official?
There's nothing to talk about.
That's fine with me. If you don't want to talk to me, there are plenty other people to talk to. Goodbye.
Denton, don't do this. You don't understand.
Why don't you explain it to me?
I can't.
Better meeting the police.
I'd tell you if I could.
Just what the hell does that mean? Your real name isn't even Paula, is it? So what is it? Come on, tell me. What is it?
I can't tell you.
And why can't you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't remember anything before 2 weeks ago.
What are you telling me? That you have amnesia? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Oh, come on. Please don't pull that scam on me. You're way out of your league.
Go to hell.
Wait a minute. You just wait a minute. Will you just wait a minute?
I am not lying to you, and I am not scamming you.
Okay, all right. Take it easy. Will you just... Here, just take it easy, all right? Don't do that. Don't cry, okay? Please. I believe you, okay? I believe you. Come on, we'll go talk or something, okay?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know what happened. All I know is I woke up in the desert, and I hitched a ride here. I had a feeling I should be at the hotel in room 442, but it wasn't the right room. Still don't know why I came here.
Why didn't you tell me this that night at the hospital?
The doctor said amnesia was temporary. I thought my memory would come back. So far, it hasn't.
I think we should go to the police. Run your fingerprints through missing persons, see if their computer comes up with anything.
No. No police. I want to do this on my own.
And how's that? By some system that I'm not aware of?
Maybe.
You know what I think? I think you don't want to remember.
That's ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. Why are you afraid to go to the police?
Stop it! Stop it!
Late penalty, Denton. Don't miss another payment. Great bodyguard.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Give me a towel, will you?
Let me do that, all right? Come on, sit down on the chair. Put your head back.
Paula, we gotta talk. How are you? A big favor.
You don't owe me anything. You are a very kind man. A gentleman.
Do you have any idea how many women have talked that kind of crap to me? Do you?
How many?
None. You're the first.
I don't.
Oh, that feels good. That feels so good. I think I'm gonna get Eddie and his boys to come over and work me over every night. Hey, are you gonna shoot everybody that takes a swing at me from now on?
You got it.
Hey, you're a pretty good shot. Where'd you learn to shoot like that? I mean, all of a sudden you're this sharpshooter. And you remembered something.
Then leave me alone.
All right, okay, okay.
Who were those guys anyway?
His name is Eddie Prosper. He's a loan shark. The other two creeps were his muscle.
You owe him a lot?
Yeah, enough.
How much is enough?
What is this, a quiz?
You don't like questions any more than I do.
Yeah, well, you have the advantage. You don't remember the answers.
Well, I wouldn't call that an advantage.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a little amnesia. There's a few things in my life I'd like to forget about, believe me.
Like what?
Nah, why? So we don't have to talk about you?
Yeah, so we don't have to talk about me, okay? Talk, just talk.
I had some gambling debts. I borrowed some money from Eddie, and I was late a few times. He doesn't like that. Do you want to have a drink?
I'll get it.
No. Oh. I gave up the hard stuff.
Phyllis told me
Oh, really? And what else did Phyllis tell you?
that you used to gamble.
It's an understatement.
That it broke up your marriage.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to lose everything to find out what's really worth keeping.
Then I should be in better shape soon. Is
that a picture of your wife in the living room?
Yeah,
What's her name?
Jenny. Listen, what are we babbling about all of this stuff for? You remembered something tonight and it was important. Now, what was it?
What do you care?
I do care. What's wrong? You remembered something?
No.
Yes. What is it? Don't run away.
I'm not. I'm scared.
Of what? Of what?
A man. I keep seeing a man with silver hair. He's my husband. He's falling. His shirt is all covered with blood. He's been shot and he's dying. And it's my fault.
Why, Paula? Why is it your fault?
Because I shot him.
All right, let's start all over again. Tell me about this room sequence. You gotta remember something
All right,
about it.
It's white. A white room. And it's put away like it's for summer or winter, you know, and I see all this furniture and it's covered in canvas or cloth, and I don't know, it I see. I can't do this anymore. I'm too tired. I'm too tired.
Okay, all right. All right, come on. Come on, we'll stop for a while.
Denton, if I killed my husband, I don't want to get you involved in this.
I'm already involved. Look, tomorrow we'll go through all the out-of-town newspapers. We'll see if there's been any killings like this reported anywhere, all right?
Whatever turns up, it's going to change things between you and me.
I know.
I'll be right with
Hey,
you.
Paula. Paula. I checked all the newspapers. Nothing. No murder like this has been reported. So then I call my friend at the police department, and even their computers come up blank. So then I call my friend Arnie, and he says that it's not unusual in amnesia cases for fantasies to be recalled as real events.
You mean I might be imagining the whole thing?
Absolutely.
I'll do this. Nora. Nora Fremont, I thought that was you.
I'm sorry. You must be mistaken.
Mistaken? Well, I think not. I've seen you speak enough times to recognize you. Me and my big mouth.
So tell me, where do you know Nora from?
Here you go.
Phyllis. Phyllis, where's Paula?
She took off, said she was sick.
Paula! 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 Mongrove Information. Do you have a listing for a Jack Fremont? You do? have you been? Huh? I mean, what do you just take off like that?
I'm sorry. You were right, Denton. I can't run away anymore.
Look, there's someone inside to see you.
Hi.
Hi.
That's quite an outfit.
This is Jack Fremont. He's your husband.
You're right. You don't even... She doesn't even know me.
I'm sorry.
It's just, I thought you were dead.
I'm gonna go make some coffee or something. I'll be right back.
I'll get it.
No, that's all right. That's all right. You two have a lot to talk about.
You know, you haven't called me by my name.
Jack.
I'm just so relieved to see you.
What's the name I have to get used to?
Nora. I'm sorry.
This must be very hard for you.
Hard for me. You have any idea who she is? She's not a waitress at some Reno hotel. You were voted one of the top 4 trial lawyers in the state of California. She was all set to be one of the key speakers at the convention here. Maybe that's what drew you into town. Maybe unconsciously you were hoping somebody would recognize you.
I found her 2 weeks ago. The convention started yesterday.
None of this rings a bell. Don't we have anything to work with here?
No, I'm sorry. I keep seeing these flashes. Blood and...
Paula is really haunted by all
Nora.
this. The doctors told me that they're not memories at all. And amnesiacs have this big empty space in their brains that they keep stuffing fantasies and nightmares in that aren't really...
I fired the gun. It's my hand holding the gun.
Oh, wait a second. What kind of gun? Can you describe it?
Small, black.
Well, okay, the Beretta.
She owns a gun?
Oh, yeah. She carried it with her all the time.
And just how good is she?
She could pick a stone off a boulder from 50 feet. We used to go out in the desert and practice sometimes for hours.
Well, you see, there you go. That's what you remember. And you remember shooting at some targets in the desert somewhere, that's all.
Man's right, kid. Yeah. You're just under all kinds of stress right now.
No, I killed a man. I know it. I keep seeing these...
When was the last time you saw her?
2 weeks ago.
And what happened?
You went to a fundraiser, and I went out to see a client.
You're a lawyer, too?
Oh, yeah. Right. I'm a builder. Or was. Back in the days when people built things.
All right, well, what happened then?
I came home. She wasn't there. I waited. I made a couple of phone calls. Finally, I called the cops. You had disappeared.
Well, how come there was no media on this? I mean, if she's such a big time...
There was media locally. It mounted a whole campaign.
$50,000? I'm worth that much?
You're worth a hell of a lot more than that. That's just all that I could raise. Which reminds me, it's cashier's check.
I'm sure it's fine.
You knew there was a reward?
No.
I just told him about it last night when he called.
Before or after he told you where to find me?
Wait, Nora. Denton's been doing everything he could to help us. He's had a private investigator working on this for the last 2 weeks.
Really?
He was just a friend of mine who's doing me a favor, so.
Paid off for both of you.
Yeah.
Nora? Would you like to come home now?
Yes, I think so.
I'll get your stuff and put it in the car.
Nora. Nora, listen to me. It's not the way he made it sound.
What way is it?
I need the money. But that's not why I got involved. Maybe at first it was, but that's not...
It doesn't matter, Denton. I didn't belong here anyway.
I guess you didn't.
Ready?
Yes.
Listen, thanks again, buddy.
Do we have any children?
No.
Why not?
Well, we were two very busy adults. Maybe a little selfish. Each of us wrapped up in work and other things. Hell, we were both so involved in being young hotshots we didn't notice time going by. We were the hottest young couple around, you know.
I do now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We rode, we shot, made a boatload of money. We used to go to Paris for long weekends.
Sounds like past tense.
Well, this is the 90s, sweetheart. See those houses over there?
Which?
Oh, the unfinished, the unsold, and the empty. I built them. All of them. Great timing, huh?
Looks that way.
I'll tell you, you make a hell of a lot more money than I do. They're great times for lawyers, especially in bankruptcy court. Not so great for contractors.
What's the matter?
Look, I don't want to overload you. I know you're feeling fragile. Somebody else from your firm disappeared the same day you did. Leland Sinclair. He's the senior partner. There's been a lot of talk about it, about both your cases.
What do you mean, our cases?
He hasn't been found yet. Understand?
Mrs. Fremont, have you heard from Leland Sinclair? Mrs. Fremont.
Do you have any statements for the press? Mrs. Fremont, Mrs. Fremont.
Hello, Mrs. Fremont.
Welcome back, Counselor.
Can we go inside and have a chat?
Sure. You got a search warrant?
It's the lady we want to talk to, Fremont.
You have a search warrant?
No.
Well, I guess we'll talk out here then.
Mrs. Fremont, would you help us out?
I'll do what I can.
Where did you go with Leland Sinclair?
I'm not aware that I went anywhere with him.
Mrs. Fremont, don't you think it odd that you and Mr. Sinclair should disappear on the same day, and then you reappear unharmed, all by your lonesome?
But I'm not unharmed. I had a concussion. I have amnesia.
I see. Subject claims amnesia.
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Shut up, Fremont.
Mrs. Fremont, if you were cross-examining yourself, what line would you be following about you and Leland Sinclair?
I've already told you. I don't know who Leland Sinclair is.
You and Leland Sinclair were very, very close.
What are you trying to say, Detective?
Let me tell you something, mister. This amnesia story is not going to play. Not a person in this town will buy that.
Let me tell you something, mister. You're on my property. I want you off.
Mrs. Fremont, you'll be answering these questions under oath soon. It'll be interesting to see how you feel when the shoe's on the other foot.
Damn. People think they can run right over you anytime they want. Look, I think we could both use a drink. Go on in the den. I'll be there in a minute.
Is that a right or a left?
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I forgot. Come on.
Let me get my bearings for a moment, okay? Do people really live here?
Yes, they do. When the police let them.
What do the police have against me, Jack?
Come on. I'll tell you over a drink.
No. Tell me now.
Sons of bitches. I wouldn't put it past them to have gotten rid of Leland, try to pin it on you. This is really gonna be a test of your memory.
What is?
You and Leland were getting ready to argue one of the biggest cases in California next month against the whole police department.
What kind of case?
Husband, an ex-cop, beats his wife almost to death. She calls for help. His old buddies don't want to butt in, so she's paralyzed for life.
Is that my specialty? Cases involving women?
Your specialty is whatever's the biggest case they got. Now listen, you and Leland took all the depositions already, so we got to get you down to the office tomorrow and make sure they're still there. With you out of the picture, the police department actually thought they might win this case. Now, by some miracle, you're back. They're trying to get you before you get them.
I don't think I can handle this, Jack.
You think you can't now, sweetheart. You know, your memory could come back tomorrow.
This is embarrassing.
Well, see, I'm crazy about you. I'm kind of an amateur photographer. What better subject than a beautiful woman?
This is the gun I saw in my dream.
That's your Beretta.
Why is it here?
That's where you always left it when it wasn't in your bag.
What happened to Leland Sinclair? Where is he?
Nora, listen to me. Whatever it is that happened, it's not your fault.
Okay, put it down. Put it down.
I think I'm losing my mind. What does Leland Sinclair look like?
That was from a time you won a big award from the Bar Association. He was all over you like a mother hen. Leland always said that picture was the best thing that ever happened to the firm. It was in every newspaper in the state.
Jack, I think I killed this man.
These are fantasies.
No, I don't think
Now,
so.
look,
Jack,
listen
you
to
don't
me.
understand.
Listen to me. Just please think about what you've been through. You woke up today with one name, an identity. Now you have another. Things have happened to you. We don't have any idea what they are. You gotta rest. Really. Just leave everything else until tomorrow. Got a lot to do tomorrow. I'll get you down to the office first thing in the morning, but you need some sleep, okay? I'm gonna pull down the covers, and I'll turn off the phone. And just for tonight, I'll be in the guest room.
Thank you, Jack.
So glad you're home.
$16, $17, $18, $19, $20.
I believe that makes us even.
Nope.
No? There's more? Come on, man, chill. It was nothing personal. Come on, I just got new cabs. Come on.
Litigator Nora Fremont returned home today to California, but no sign yet of Leland Sinclair, senior partner and her frequent companion, who also disappeared the same day she did. Mrs. Fremont claims complete loss of memory. Officials, although skeptical, have yet to file criminal charges in this intriguing case.
Hello? Who? Oh, Denton. Yeah. How you doing? No, well, she's resting right now. She's asleep. Well, God, I really don't want to get her up. She just... Yeah, look. Just give it a little time, buddy, okay?
No, yeah. I understand. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I understand. I'm telling you, Phyllis, I'm really worried about her. Did you see that thing on TV last night?
Well, call her up.
I did try to call her. Her husband gave me the polite brush off.
So, call her again.
You're right.
Wow. Want to drive? That was pretty good.
Sure, if it hadn't been for you, I would have ended up in Yucca Flats.
How'd you remember Yucca Flats?
I don't know. This thing is crazy.
Okay, which building?
How can you tell the difference?
Don't look at me, I didn't build them.
Are they numbered?
I don't think so.
Is my office 442?
You're on the 8th floor.
Miss Fremont.
Good morning.
Eileen.
Eileen.
Welcome back, Miss Fremont. I have your messages and memos.
What are you looking at?
We just didn't expect to see her back so soon.
Really?
Miss Fremont, I wish I'd known.
Nora, this is your secretary. Meg.
Meg.
You don't know me from a hole in the ground, do you?
You'll have to forgive me, Meg. I'm sure this is very strange for you.
Oh, it's been horrible. The papers, the TV, the police.
Look, Nora, I gotta go grovel before some creditors. I won't be long. I'm gonna leave you in Meg's very capable hands.
I'll show you to our office.
Meg, is this my office?
No, that's Mr. Sinclair's. Your office is over here.
Could you leave me here alone for a moment?
Miss Fremont, that's not such a good idea.
Meg, would you get out my files on the police case and also Mr. Sinclair's? I'll be there in a few minutes. We'll have a cup of coffee and pretend things are normal. Flowers. Thank you, Meg.
Oh, no, Jack sneaked back with them. To surprise you. He's quite a guy, your husband.
Yes, that he is. Meg.
Yes, Miss Fremont.
If you call him Jack, then I must be Nora,
Yeah.
Do I seem like a creature from outer space to you?
Yes.
Sit down, Meg. Were we close?
Inseparable. I'd work here with you until midnight. You trained me as a paralegal. You were going to help pay my way through law school.
The offer still holds. Meg, does everyone here think I'm a criminal?
I don't know what they think, but they hope so.
Why is that?
Well, if you go to jail, then there'll be a partnership opening up in this law firm.
I see.
Are you all right? What's wrong?
Do you have a street map of this area?
Of course. I'll go get it for you.
And Meg, I'll need to borrow your car. Is that all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. She ran out and took my car somewhere.
Oh, boy.
I hope you're not upset.
Well, look, I'm sure she's okay.
Oh, gee, I hope it's all right. I mean, I felt I couldn't say no to her. She seemed kind of worked up.
Sure. Meg, just call me as soon as she gets back, all right?
Good.
So it's just a kind of coincidence. First day back, halfway up the mountain, whoops, there's a corpse.
Are we to assume that your unconscious led you unerringly to the scene of the crime?
Must be nice having rich clients. Go away, leave you their house to play in while they go to Europe. You recognize this? We found it in your little hideaway.
So what's that, the murder weapon? She strangled him with it or what?
Has it occurred to you, Jack, that your wife is in real serious trouble?
Yeah, great, terrific. You know, of the two lawyers that the police department was afraid to face in court, one here is a suspect, the other's a corpse. I mean, what were you boys doing at that address just as she was coming out the door? That looks like entrapment to me. If you knew the body was in there, why did you have to wait for her to find it? It doesn't look good, fellas.
Planning on pressing charges against us, Jack?
That's quite a lawyer you got there, Mrs. Fremont. You know, you two should have switched jobs. All that time you spent in bed with Leland Sinclair, you could have convinced him to make Jack your partner in the firm.
I'm sorry. My wife is in shock. She suffered severe memory loss.
Selective, I'd say.
And I say, it's bull.
You gonna arrest her or not? If you are, we'll get a lawyer. If not, we're going home.
Mr. Fremont, any comment? Mr. Fremont! Mr. Fremont! Mr. Fremont! Mr. Fremont, any comment?
Excuse me!
Were you aware?
No, we don't have a statement.
We have no statements to make. She cheated on you. Just like
Hey! How about some help from you brought into the law here, huh?
Mr. Fremont! Mr. Fremont! One question.
I want to say something to you. Whatever happened between you and Leland, it's in the past. It's over. We may never even know what it is. Doesn't matter. I forgive you if that's something you want to hear. Question is, are you willing to forgive yourself?
We'll see.
You want a drink?
No, thanks. I'm a little tired. I think I'll go up and rest.
Go ahead. I'll make us some dinner. What are you doing? I thought you were resting. I think you should put down that gun box.
You've locked it.
Wow. Seeing the state you're in, I've been worried you might do something to yourself. I gotta tell you, I've thrown out all the pills I could find upstairs, and right now I was honestly thinking of hiding all the knives in the kitchen. When they explained your condition to me, they told me that amnesiacs are 10 times more prone to suicide than other people. I'm really worried about you.
Were you hoping I'd commit suicide, Jack, or were you planning to do it for me?
What?
You have the gun here with only my fingerprints on it, so what? The police arrive? Why, officers, I never thought my wife would do a thing like that. Is that it, Jack?
Nora, what are you talking about?
Look at me, Jack. Really, look at me. It's me.
your lover. It's okay. Go ahead. That's cool. It's your fault. It's all your fault!
You want to kill me? You'll have to do it face to face. Can you do that? You'll have to shoot me in the chest. Could you do that looking me in the eye? You want the gun, Jack? I'll get it for you.
I was so crazy about you. I worshipped the ground you walked on. I don't think you've had time to notice, but I've become nothing. You were just walking away from me. When they found you, I said to myself, this is not Nora. Nora's dead.
Jack, I know you're never meant to kill anyone. I can argue it was an act of passion. Even self-defense on your part. I don't know. But it wasn't premeditated murder. Jack, I'm the only person alive who knows that. I'm your only witness.
What are you saying?
I can help you. I can go to court for you.
Would you do that?
Oh, Jack, Leland's death is my fault. Please forgive me. Jack, I'm so scared, but I know we can do it. I can get you off.
Can you really?
No, I can.
You taste so good.
There's champagne in the fridge. And we're drinking it.
I love you.
I love you. You get the glasses. You still taking strangers?
Yeah, come on in. Jack is the killer, isn't he?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I felt it in my guts. I knew it. He didn't want you to remember. I'm sorry about the reward money.
And I'm sorry for getting you involved in this.
Where is this guy now?
At home. God knows what he'll do.
We gotta go over there.
No, you can't.
Why not?
They won't believe me.
Why wouldn't they believe you?
Because he made it look like I did it. After he shot Leland, I tried to get away. He followed me. He forced my car over a cliff. I've got to find that wreck. It's the only way I can prove what really happened.
And maybe I know where it is. I've done some backtracking.
I already know where it is. There are 3 ravines east of Cliffside.
You got your memory back.
I forgot to tell you.
There you go. You know something, buddy? This is your lucky day. Keep the change. Thanks.
Jack and I were never as good as we looked. Leland was a remarkable man. Quite a team. We used to finish each other's sentences. Then Jack's business started failing and he started drinking.
And you wouldn't leave him when he was down.
I'm not that heroic. It's not that simple.
We better get going.
I've forgotten how good it feels to talk to somebody.
I've forgotten how good it feels to talk to you.
Oh, I wish I'd brought my camera instead of this. I would call this, room 17, Supreme Hotel. Click. But you know, I've seen this picture before. Only you two aren't dancing. With Leland, you were dancing. Remember? Dance, you clown.
Jack, it's not about him. It's about us.
It's all right, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Watch out. Jack, pal. You got this all wrong about your wife.
What's your name? Denton? If you want to live, to resume your career as a night watchman, sit down and shut up. Yeah. Thank you. Now watch the show. Or get the man some champagne. So this old boy came all the way in from Reno just to see you. That is so sweet. Tell me, how did you like sleeping with my wife? She move around a lot? Make her favorite noises? You know? And him? What about him? How was he? Rough trade? A little different flavor. Am I right? Different from old Leland, huh? But hey, you didn't even know who you were back then, back in Reno. Probably made it even better. A little kinky. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I was hoping you'd do that. Don't move. Take off your clothes. Don't you get it? I have nothing to lose. Here. Up. Careful, it's loaded. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do it, Jack.
I didn't have the guts to shoot you. You showed me that, but what about you, baby? Huh? Face to face? The man whose body you couldn't get enough of 10 years ago? Now a threat to society. Do it. Shoot me. Or I shoot him. That's the deal. That's it. Next one, straight to the heart. On 3, Nora? Okay. 1, 2. How could you do that? How could you do that to me? Finish it. Please.
No! Ah! Oh!
It's a miracle you survived all of this.
There were bullet holes in the rear window. We would have gotten him. There was all kinds of forensics.
Well, that's great, but she would have been dead by then.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about your losses, Mrs. Freeman.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Look, not for nothing, but I've got this spare room. It's got a lock on the door. You can have your own key. Come and go as you please. No strings attached. It's up to you.
I'll think about it.